I'm home today, V.
Oh, yeah.
We're live. I am not at the office. I'm not wearing makeup. I have appointments today, like with the dentist. I'm gonna get this tooth fixed. I think I told you.
Yep.
But today is not about me. It's about spring rolls because both you and I are like foodies and we bond a lot over food. And I especially love Southeast Asian food. Vietnamese, Thai, Indonesian, like I crave that area more than any other culture. So, and
Well, I'm super excited.
I know. So, I wanted to share some of my favorites, even though a lot of the places have closed down now. So, I'm kind of bummed about that because I like find places that I really like, and then I can't bring anybody else there. There was once upon a time there was this place, I want to say like 15 years ago in Uptown called Bubble Tea. And it was between 25th and 26th on Nicolette. And it had these spring rolls, but what they were normal spring rolls. But what was the best is their peanut sauce had like a little bit of chocolate in it. And it was like the best thing I've ever had. Can you see us?
Jen, I think I could. Can you hear me?
I can hear you and see you.
I can't hear you anymore.
Oh, that could be my computer. You look frozen. What? No, you don't. You look fine. Can you hear? You can't hear me?
Okay, I'll come back.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys can see me, say hello, okay? And then because I'm at home and so my internet's kind of terrible because I kind of live out in the country. But there she is.
Okay, I
Can you see
now.
me now?
Yeah, technology is not. It's not my friend lately. Keep.
Yeah, well, I got in the mail, I have ordered a Wi-Fi receptor so I get better internet up here because it could be me. So, my two favorite places that I picked that are still around, okay? One of them is Vietnamese and one of them is Thai because I have a hard time choosing which one I love more. Because I like Thai, I like how spicy they are, and sometimes they do things with a little bit more curry. And then Vietnamese, I love how fresh everything is from Vietnamese. Like you get like the best flavors. And there's always like because of the cross cultures in Vietnam being, partly like having that French influence down there, you guys have like this affinity for really good baguettes. And it's so good. And you don't get that in like Chinese or Japanese food because they don't have ovens. So they steam everything. So to go back to my favorite places, I'm going to share. I'll start with my favorite Thai place. Now, they used to be in Minneapolis on the edge of or downtown. And they moved. And I was waiting like on bated breath for them to open back up. But it's King and I Thai. They used to be down on like 15th and LaSalle, and they moved. And then they moved to Mendota Heights, and it took a long time for them to like open back up. But if you guys drink, they don't have alcohol at this location. I think they have like some like wine and stuff, but they used to do these like amazing cocktails like back in the day. So King and I Thai, my favorite, they have their King spring rolls, but they have for the curries, their green curry is like my favorite thing in the whole wide world, and you can get it with walleye. And I swear to God, that is like the best thing on the planet. I can't even think about it. And they're holy basil fried anything. Like this is super hot. Oh, now I'm gonna have to go get some. V,
I actually have to try it too because I haven't heard about them.
well, you and me. We need to
Yeah,
get like a lunch date going, but you got to stop working so much.
I wish. I really wish. And I have to admit that I'm workaholic and not
You
stopping
are
right now.
such a workaholic. Oh, okay. So here we go. I am putting this here and I am going to get some because I cannot say enough good things about this, you guys. Okay. And now I want to share my last favorite one. So I used to live in Uptown. I still own a condo there. And within walking distance is my absolute favorite. Now, everybody talks. So if you know Minneapolis and you know that I'm going to talk about Vietnamese food, people always throw out Quangs out there. But I'm gonna say Kwang's is not it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's really good. And they have this lemongrass glazed chicken that is to die for, but it's not my favorite place. My favorite place is okay, so if you drive down Nicolette and pretend you're gonna drive into the back of Kmart, you'll run into a place, Fotao Bay, and it's on the left. So, like, you're driving down, like, you're going to run into Kmart, and you quick make a left at the end, Fotao Bay. They have such amazing, amazing food. And not only that, but they have the best spring rolls, but they also have, like, in my mind, the best customer service. Like they are quick, they are responsive. If you need anything, they're there, they're willing to work with you, but also they love Max. So whenever I'm there and I just like when he was a baby, he would come with me. They would like pick him up and like walk around with him so I could like actually eat like a hot meal. And then when I showed up pregnant there, they were always like bringing me extra food. So I don't know. I think maybe it's because they know me there, but I love this place so much, you guys. This is like the best place in all of Minneapolis, in my mind. What are your places, V? It's your turn.
Well, first of all, I do agree that if on the same street and you put Guang on the same table with Pho Tao Bay, I think I'll pick Pho Tao Bay as well. It's just the atmosphere is just more welcoming. One is more immersive, you know. It just doesn't feel homey like Vietnamese food is supposed to be.
Mhm. And they Kwang's is still very good, but they've remodeled and it's very like commercial feeling now too. Yeah.
Anyways, I was gonna first of all, I do have a bunch of places. I all I eat is Asian food. And once in a while, yes, meeting here and there, I'll try different food. I'm willing to try, but if I have to, I get hungry and I have to go find something to eat, it's gonna be Asian food.
Mhm.
I want to tell you a little bit about spring rolls. Seeing today's we're talking about spring roll. It's basically rice papers, rice noodles, veggie, any type of veggie is your favorite, and any meat of your favorite, and you put together quickly with a dipping sauce. It becomes spring roll. Traditionally, it's gonna come with lettuce, pork and shrimp and rice noodles and dipping in peanut sauce. But pretty much anything that you like. I usually stir fry steak and butter, and I put on rice noodle and lettuce and wrap it up and call it spring roll. So it's just very interesting that I travel through, the cultures. From Vietnam, I look at spring roll in Vietnam. And then I come here and I found like spring roll here's a lot of people like it just like it's so similar at the same time.
Mm.
You there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Hello?
I can hear you. Oh no.
I lost you again. Okay,
No.
I'll be right back.
Oh boy. Okay. V has this woman that she met who, and sometimes they make these like plates, like these giant platters.
Oh, I'm here again.
I was
And
telling them about that giant platter that you had brought
yeah,
over a couple times.
I was gonna tell you like, right now, here they start to have a lot of food that Vietnam offers. And one of the food is called bún đậu mắm tôm. That's what I brought over to Jen. It's basically translate to English would be rice noodles and actually shrimp sauce. But here, Jen can use fish sauce or any type of sauce that she wants, because shrimp sauce pretty, authentic and it's just stinky. But one of my favorite place to get it is called Empty Noodles. It's in Brooklyn Park. This is a place that I brought Jen for the first time. So I will, if I will stick the links below so that you can see it. But it's not 100% authentic. You can't find anything 100% authentic here, but it's pretty close.
It was so good, you guys. And I'm not normally somebody that like orders like a stir fry or anything like that. So it was fun going with you and getting your opinion because I was like, I was thinking about this. And you were like, that's like the best thing on the menu. And I was like, sweet.
And it's come in different varieties. It's the same concept, bladders of veggies, rice noodles, and then some type of meat. Varieties of type meat. So, and this have different names, but it's the same concept. You roll it into rice paper and you dip in dipping sauce. And I also noticed that a lot of people mistaken spring roll in egg rolls.
They do. They call egg rolls spring rolls or all the time. And I'm like, but it's not fresh. Like you deep fried it. It's no longer a spring roll.
I know. And so yeah, spring roll is not deep fry. Egg roll is deep fry. Maybe we should call it deep fry rolls instead.
Donut
But
spring roll.
I do have when Jen talking about Thai food, I do have one Thai place that I really really like. It's called Wakami. Not
Oh yeah,
Wakami.
we talked about that
Wakami is,
before.
oh man, I totally forgot the name of the Thai food. It started
Yeah.
with W. What is that, Jen?
Well, you said wakami. I thought that was it.
Is that
I used
Wakami? Is a sushi place in uptown or is Thai
right.
food?
But I wasn't sure if they have both, if they do like all Asian cuisine. There is a really good Thai place close by that does holy basil by our office. That's like, I don't remember the name of it. It's all right. It's not the best. Okay, well, we
Yeah.
should let you go anyway because we're running a little bit long. So you should share your links in the comments when you have a
Okay.
moment.
I will do
Okay.
it.
And then call me because I'm hungry now.
King and I. King and I.
King and I Thai in Mendota Heights. Yeah, it's off of like 149 and like 35E. There's like a Teresa's Asian or Mexican restaurant there. There's like a Cold Stone Creamery. It's like a strip mall right there.
Oh, I know exactly where it is. Yes.
Yep. So good. We'll have to meet.
Yes, and it's pretty between two, so let's do it, Jen.
Let's do it.
And then maybe we can do a live at King and I Thai.
We totally should do that. That would be so much fun.
Yes.
Okay, we'll talk to you
Oh,
soon.
yes. Bye now.
Bye, guys.